Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name your U.S. representative. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the capital of your state? What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens. Serve on a jury. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who is the governor of your state now? Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was the first president? George Washington. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15.